We're talking about planning, preparing, and reaching our 2013 weight loss goals. But it's not just our 2013 goals, it's our life goals. I told you I wrote that article for Thrive magazine, and it's called Thrive CNY. It's called For the Rest of My Life. If you say to yourself, I'm going to be in session 11, and I'm going to really do well, and then I'm going to quit. If you are the kind of person who can for 6 months focus on losing weight, and then for the rest of your life maintain it, even though I've facilitated this group for 5 years, I do not have the confidence in myself, even with the grace of God, that I think I'd be okay on my own. I really don't. Because I think you say, well, I'm not weighing in every week. I'm just going to have a little extra. Then pretty soon that little extra is like your jeans are too tight, your pants are too tight, and you're like, well, I do have those size 20s in the back of my closet, and the next thing you know, you're in Walmart going, you better give me a 22. We need to be vigilant, and we need to have it for our life. We need to be patient too. The key to changing our eating habits is one thing at a time and be patient. So many people, they start on January 3rd and they cut everything out. They have like gruel for breakfast, a little piece of turkey for lunch, and like a leaf of lettuce for dinner, and they go, I'm doing it. And in a week they're going, give me anything, something. I think if you just say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to give up pizza and wings in January. One thing. Just one thing. Or I'm going to not have any soda. Or I'm going to try to walk more. Little changes, little bit at a time. And you have to decide what motivates you. I don't know about you guys, but living is a big motivator to me. I want to live. I want to be healthy, and I want to have the energy to do things and go places and not be going, catching my breath. I mean, there was a time where I was making meatballs for one of my daughters in 1999 for my daughter's graduation party, and I was making a gazillion of them. And by the time I was done, I looked down. My ankles were so swollen. I weighed 370 at the time from standing, and I was exhausted from making meatballs. I mean, there's really not a lot of physical lifting, and I mean, there was a lot of hamburger, but not that much. I was exhausted. I don't want to live like that. How much, how fast? I don't care how much, how fast. I think our bodies have a mind of their own. We just try. I didn't say the date that Norm started and how many pounds he lost every week. I don't think that matters. The time's going to go by regardless. What matters is that we're trying. We just need to look at why. Why? And you know what? So many times when people are having a hard time, I write in their sheet, what do you want? What do you want? Do you want this? Do you want it? And there might be periods of time where you want it, but you just suck at it. You just can't do it. Everything's terrible. Then I say, just hold on. Hold on by the skin of your teeth. Don't give up. Don't give up. Because, as Mary Ellen said, you dress up, you show up, it'll kick in, it'll happen, it'll be here. Just don't give up. And then take a look at what motivates us. And these might, if you're having difficulty sleeping, snoring, sleep apnea, back or joint pain, excessive sweating. I thought I had to have knee surgery. There's nothing wrong with my knees. I quit. I lost weight. My knee doesn't hurt at all. Do you always feel hot? Well, I don't. And most of the people in this group were complaining about how cold it was. I'm never hot. Do you have rashes or infections in the folds of your skin? Do you run out of breath doing the smallest tasks? Do you suffer from sleeplessness and fatigue because you're up all night because you're not breathing well? Are you sad or depressed? I always thought I was sad and depressed. I was sad and depressed because I couldn't wrap my head around finally getting in control of my weight. Have you been diagnosed with diabetes or pre-diabetes? Those of you who are diagnosed with pre-diabetes especially, that is something you can halt in its tracks in many cases with diet and exercise. If you don't do it for yourself, you will never do it. You cannot lose weight for anybody else. You cannot change your life for anybody else. You have to do it for yourself. And I love the first goal they give you in 2013 is drink more water. I do believe that we've gotten in the habit of checking it off. We need to wrap our head around 8-ounce glasses of water a day, even if you make that your first resolution for January. How simple is that? Is that a tough job? You know, and then I've had people come in there, I just can't drink the water. I want to slap them. I want to go, drink your water. You think that's the worst thing that's going to happen to you? Drink some water. You know, I mean, I can see if they say, I can't go to the gym. All right, I can dig that, but water, come on. All right, so let's try to do that. Don't try to get rid of the soda. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, Christmas Novena prayer. I love Christmas novenas. They start on December 16th. They end on December 24th. I personally, and you can take it to the bank, that I'm going to do this novena every single day for the entire time, and I'm going to dedicate it to the success of session 11. At small group time, I want one person from each table to take it to the bank that they will do it for your table. Don't pick someone you think might not do it. No. Try and really decide if you think you're going to do it. It's a powerful, wonderful novena, and it's beautiful to start this time of year. I'm going to stop right there, Bob, and then I'm going to read something